All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Ready.
45 is the mic.
General West.
The mic.
I hear. That's what I do.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
45.
Hit it.
On first down, Jarrett. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
58, boys. 58. 58.
Hey, lock it.
Watch the slant.
Steve Griffin.
On second down, Jarrett. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
No, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. Minshew throwing on third down. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Make that now 3 straight 2-yard gains.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that?
All day, baby.
They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
52.
Round 80.
So we got man.
What's that?
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
On second down, he's to run with Mack. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Switch.
Throwing is Allen on third. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
The Jaguars take over first and 10.
Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Base.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Let's put that team on the bus.
Check 50, check 50.
Check.
Bam.
Check.
61, matchbox, 5.
They run the counter. Garrett, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. He's got his tight end, Oliver. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Let's go, boys.
So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down.
On the double.
58 is Mike. I'm scared.
22 jet bomber. Let's go.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
That's the type of play gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line, the whole blockers off of them, and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Here we go. Set. 90, Wolf.
I'm coming. Wide. Get wide.
Hey, Haywood. Now.
On 3rd down, Jarrett. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Carlson able to put this one through. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Beginning of that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Keep playing hard.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and
now
out.
they have that opportunity.
Pretty quiet, D.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first
Kill.
drive. I'm trying to do better here.
Kill. Turn up.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. He's got the connection to Cooper. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, long. They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Come on,
fellas. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
51 to Mike, boys, 51. Ricky.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
Nowhere.
Down he goes,
Absolutely
folded like a lawn chair.
nowhere.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Hey, Mike, 51.
Time to go, night.
He's coming. We got double up. Half 85.
On play action, Allen. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on, a big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
The Colts send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Watch out for Hill on the return. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially,
Let's go.
give him 15. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. An update from around the league as our first one comes from New Orleans. And the early lead there belonging to the Cardinals.
Mike,
We'll
45.
keep you
Look at me.
updated on that
Score.
one as it
Score.
progresses. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Let's go,
Just a
D,
yard
let's
on the
go,
first
D.
down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Got it.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Topper. Buzz.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Watch recon, 132 fighter.
Check 31. Watch twist.
Let's go.
Now again, right side,
Check 13.
Jarrett.
Check
And there just
13.
continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the
Good
line of
breakup, baby.
scrimmage.
Good breakup all day, baby. Good breakup.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to flare up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
The
Set.
Jaguars on
Pilot,
3rd down.
64.
Just
Rick,
1 for 3
60
thus far.
yards.
This is 3rd and 9.
Watch,
Hey, exit.
watch the twist. Safe.
Hit it.
Now Minshew. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on 3rd down.
And ordinarily on 3rd down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility you visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They run with Hines. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, baby. That's our
Often
ball.
on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Hey, Mike 52.
Here we go. Hey, watch it.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. It's caught by Bunches. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there of 22. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
They'll run on first down. It's Hines. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Yeah, baby.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
He's tired of me. He's tired of me.
From midfield, here's Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
To throw on 3rd down.
Safety creep.
Allen. He's got Adams on the hookup. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty.
Hey,
3rd and long.
Gun.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Cooper's got it. Breaks through the contact. They'll get 34 yards there.
Here we go. Here we
For
go.
an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And he is close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 18-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Check hot route. Hot.
Greystone travel.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while. But they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away.
Let's go, fellas.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, the answer is 1. That's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 26-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Joker.
Shoot.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. He rifles one that's intercepted. They Morris with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
All day, baby.
If you
All
combine
day.
last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
19.
Mike 51. Hey, I'm coming. Shift.
We go.
On first down, Hines. It was Taven Bryan who got him down defensively.
You don't want
Not
no
much
problem.
happening there on first
You don't
down.
want no
I thought there
problem
might have
with
been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
At the 24-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
You mine. Monday.
Now a give, right side. It's Hines. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
I'm talking now, what?
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. That's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football.
Ready.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. Let's see how they attack him here. Here's Minshew. Connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Come on,
This
set.
offense
Hey,
finding its
wahoo.
legs now. Here's
10-2
another
stop.
1st and 10.
What we got? 58, boys, 58. 58, it's Mike. Rip left. Out.
Kill.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Rock it.
Big series right here. So we got to step it up.
Hey, Charlie.
Switch.
Go.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Get ready.
Let's check in with our referee. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Ready.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Run, go!
And he'll That'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
70.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do?
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
There we go. That's the touchdown. That's it.
From 6 yards away. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
25, check 25. Go.
Allen. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Intended for Devontae Adams. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Let him know.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
97's the mic. 97's the mic. Pick it up. Pick it up.
6-6, bullet high. You got it.
A final shot before half for Allen. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
That's it,
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
22-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
51's a mic, boys. 51's.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball.
They'll run on first down. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Watch the backer. Watch the backer.
On the ball. On the ball. On the ball.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Allen. It's caught. Cooper. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
There we go.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Here's Hines. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward that, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Flushed out right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess, and it'll bring up 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So it's a 3rd field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
No, they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the post.
58 to Mike. Danny. Let's go.
On 1st down, Jarrett. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Let's go.
36 yards on the play.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate here in the 3rd and then carry that over to the 4th.
I like that. Recalibrate.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Hines, and he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
I'm going to hit you all
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The 32-yard line.
Go, Mike.
Round 80.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines.
Kill.
And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. On the NFL scoreboard, they are in the 3rd now in New Orleans. And it's the Saints that have moved out ahead.
Hey,
Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Let's go, boys.
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Let's go.
That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
Ready, break.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again. Here we go.
General West.
Bang.
Bravo.
Bang, bang. Bang, bang.
Look at me, zipper. Hey.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 28-yard line.
Come on,
that
now,
one a
let's
pickup
go.
of 15 for Jacksonville. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Ready, ready. 61, matchbox lights. Cut up.
On second down now, Jarrett. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop him.
I can't believe
Ready, go. Let go.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting.
Now they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A line ball here, remember. It's a foot race. The 40. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Colts.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Touchdown, baby. Come on right here. There we go, baby. Yeah.
So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2
just like
here.
That. Just like that.
49, check 49, check 49.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But, Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big third down play there for the Jags. 41 yards. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Minshew sets to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
Ready,
The loss of 3 on that
60
first
on.
down pass play. Now 2nd and 13.
Eyes on 10.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on
Get it.
On 2nd down, Minshew. And he rifles one incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of
set.
opportunity is
Go.
always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And going deep for Hill. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
On 1st down, Allen. And that's complete to Adams. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on first.
Second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31.
Regular.
So they fake the handoff. Now Adam. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Devin Funches, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And that time, he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route, often against the safety. You like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on,
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. From the 27, Minshew will get this out to Barkley complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Minshew, 1st and 10. They complete it to Hill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
5.
On 2nd and 9, Minshew. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Set, ready.
A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. Back to throw here as his guys are back within a single score. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other side, sideline. This is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
Yeah, they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down.
Come on,
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Trip is here, baby.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 50-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Home.
Now it's Hines. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Naeem Hines, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed, that's the spark they were looking for.
And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
97.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. A little less than 4 minutes remaining. And the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Allen off the bootleg. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. 22 yards there, a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's got the first down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Don't be afraid of me. Check 9, check 9.
No.
Topper. Check.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Here we
A
go.
good run got 7 on
60
first.
outlaw.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Now.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jarrett, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Easy work, and it's
They
coming
got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
Let's go now. 8, read. Recon, 132 fighter. Get it.
On 3rd down, Jarrett. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Let's go, baby.
The tackle made by Bobby Okereke. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Colts, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.